Before we commence with Sadar Aqadamut, the order of introduction, we remember that capability and superiority don't necessarily mean that things are done or they're going to get done. Sometimes things don't even get done for oneself because of the psychopathic tendencies. That doesn't mean we need to be sociopaths either. It's not about ourselves alone. It's not about others alone. We have our own identity, and we need to regard what is right for others as well. Aqadamut, Malin, Usriyut, Shu, Ta. Aula, Shaqilana, Herman, Warshu, Ta. And people will break this into the person that reads saying to, each of these things ending in ta, by the way, and then the congregation says to. Babi, Tari, Wetlet, Daptuch, Benqashu, Ta. Bari, Debri, Wathri, Adi, Lakshishu, Ta. Qabwarn, Almin, Lih, Wala, Sapak, Prishu, Ta. Qawil, Alu, Rakyai, Qani, Ko, Churush, Ta. Diu, Alu, Yami, Wako, Mi, Kanishu, Ta. Diri, Ara'a, Sapri, Urshami, Rashu, Ta. Hadar, Marie, Shemya, Wamlith, Bibush, Ta. Haqqam, Alma, Yidday, Wakbushyah, Bakbushu, Ta. Wabla, Lao Shukali, Wabla, Tashu, Ta. Wabata, Qalila, Delete, Bah Mashu, Ta. Zamankul, Abidatya, Bahak, Yumisha, Ta. Sahur, Yakriyah, Ali, Kursia, Dash, Ta. Chil, Alf, Alpine, Werbawa, Lashmushu, Ta. Chatin, Nabuth, Litzprin, Sagiah, Thurshu, Ta. Thapi, Yakyadin, Sherpin, Kalul, Lapisha, Ta. Tham, Ad Yadihab, Lahun, Shatiqin, Badash, Ta. Yak Balloon, Din Mun, Din Shui, Dala, Bashush, Ta. Yakar Maliko, Ara'a, Lat Luti, Qadush, Ta. Kakal Man Qadash, Shadi Kapo Mi Napishu Ta Brubim Kabo Golgolin Marumin Bausch Ta Lamchazi Banpain Kut Giri Ash Ta Lakal Atur Dam Shup Lachin Zrizin Bashu Ta. You notice how we're having two of each letter thus far, as the starting letter. Introducing the words and commencing speech. Mark. I begin taking authorization and permission. Mark. In 2 and 3 sections, I shall commence with trembling. Mark. With permission from him who created everything and shields it till its hoary age. Mark. His eternal strength that could not be described. Mark. And by his, him, he, in reference to divinity, we're not saying God is male. Even if the heavens were parchment and the forest quills. Mark. If all the oceans were ink as well as every gathered water. Mark. If all the earth's inhabitants were scribes and recorders of initials. Mark. The glory of the master of the heavens and the ruler of the earth. Mark. In isolation he established the earth and controlled with constraint. And that bit about the oceans and the pins and stuff like this is bounced off the Quran. The glory of the master of the heaven and ruler of the earth. Mark. In isolation he established the earth and controlled with constraint. Mark. Okay, last two I've said more than once. He perfected it without weariness and fatigue. Mark. And with the letter slight and lacking substance. Mark. He readied all his work in those 6 days. Mark. Then the splendor of his majesty ascended upon a fiery throne. Mark. A host of 1,000,000 and tens of thousands serve him. Mark. New ones flow every morning. How great is, the faithfulness that joins to you. Mark. Even greater is the flaming seraphim, each one 6-winged. Mark. Until permission is granted them, they must be still in total silence. Mark. Upon receiving from each other in unison without delay. Mark. All the world is filled with his glory. After 3 times chanting, holy. Mark. Like the sounding emanating from the Almighty, like the song of greatly flowing waters. Mark. Cherubim responding to the Galgalim, the wheel cycles, exulting. In a chorus. Mark. Seeming to the human eye like arrows flashing from a bow. Mark. To every place that they are sent, they hasten. Mark. So some of this is bounced off of Lamentations 3:23, the new ones that flow in the morning part, and Mabrakin Barik Yakriyah Bakol Lashun Lachishu Ta Matur Beat Shakintya Dala Tsarik Bachishu Ta Nahyam Ko Chil Meruma Maklasin Batshush Ta Nahira Malkutia Ladur Wadur Laprush Ta Sadira Bahun Qadushta Wakad Chulpa Shah Ta Si Wama Dul Alam Wauf La Lishbwa Ta Si Wama Dul Alam Wauf La Lishbwa Ta Hadab Yaqur Ach Santhya Chabibin Damqaba Ta Abidin Lih Chathiba Badnach Wishka Ta Prishan Lam Nathya Lam Abad Leh Rao Ta Prish Watya Shabcha Yachun Bashau Ta Tabi Wachmead Wargig Dialaun Balau Ta Talut Hun Bakun Makbal Wahnia Bao Ta Kathira Lachi Alma Batka Bashbwa Ta Qabal Yaqur Thuth Pata Yatiba Bakbiao Ta Rashima Hiya Upa Bachkumta Wabda Ta Reboot Tahun Dishral Array Bashma Ta Shabach Rabun Alma Amira Daku Ta Shapur Ali Lachuya Bapi Malku Ta Tain Wam Tuknashin Ketsu Adu Ta Tamhin Washilin Lih Basak Atu Ta Manun Waman Huwa Urchimak Shapira Buryu Ta Arum Bagini Sapit Madur Aryu Ta Yakra Wiyah At Ain Tarbi Lamru Ta Rautuk Nabid Lik Bakul Adru Ta Bach Kumta Matibta Lahun Qatsat Lahudau Ta Yid Atun Chukmin Lih Bash Tamudai Ta Rabutakun Mah Chashiba Qabul Hahya Shabach Ta Rabuta Di Abad Li Kad Mathya Yashwa Ta Bamiti La Nahura Wat Chupi Lakun Bah Ta Yakriyah Kad At Qali Bat Qappa Wabgiu Ta Yashlum Qamliya Lasnei Wangu Ta Tadqata Lam Jabib Waskia Zakuta Chadu Sholma Bamiti Wamni Daki Ta. And I am not sure why we have this MAYRBYRBYYTZCH. I'm giving English versions of the letters here. Is what we have at this point. They chant the blessing. Blessed is the glory that we join to in every spoken tongue. Mark, from the place where the presence dwells, which requires no searching. Mark, roaring the entire heavenly host, praises in anticipation. Mark, may the kingdom glow eternally from generation to generation. Mark, scheduled among them is the sanctification service. When the time is over, mark, it is forever at the end, not repeated, even after 7 years, mark. But the portion of the precious inheritance is better, with regularity, mark. They make for him their sole desire at sunrise and sunset, mark. Designated as his portion to carry out his will, mark. His wonders and his praises they recounted every hour, mark. He desired, longed, and coveted that they toil in the study of the law, mark. Therefore he accepts their prayers, and the prayers are efficacious, mark. They are wreathed with their oath into a crown for eternal life, mark. Beside his precious fringes, it rests with regularity, mark. This is inscribed therein with wisdom and knowledge, mark. The magnitude of the upright of God, reciting the testimony, mark. This praise of the Master of the universe is a pure statement, mark. That it behooves me to declare the presence of kings, mark. The wicked come and gather, appearing like sea waves, mark. With wonderment they inquire of the upright of God regarding proofs, mark. Whence and who is your beloved, O nation of beautiful appearance? Well, those who have been tamed by mercies is more literal about it. That for his sake you perish in a lion's den, mark. Honored and comely would you be if you would blend into the dominion, mark. We would grant your wish in every place, mark. With wisdom she responds to them in part, and let them know, mark. If your wise men could but know him with full awareness, mark. What value has your greatness compared to his praise, mark. For the great things he will do for me when redemption shall arrive, mark. When he will bring me light, because you have to work out your own redemption over time, right? When he will bring me light, and you will be covered with shame, mark. When his glory will be revealed with the power and grandeur, mark. He'll repay in kind to the haters and the far places, mark. But those of the Jupiter principle, to the people who are beloved and abundantly meritorious, mark. He who brings total joy with vessels, mark. And okay, I'm going to mention all the Talmudic references of this. But yeah, see, this is post exposure to the Quran, because this is something from the medieval times, and it's a prayer kind of for us delivering them from the effect are falling into some of the issues of the Christians trying to convert everybody. And this other portion, I guess we're not bouncing it off of any particular scripture passage, although they are, but it's not mentioned by name, right? Greta, Jerusalem, Qul Yaequb Glu Ta, Yakrich, Mathil La, Biumi, Walilu Ta, Gnunya Lam Abad Ba Batush Butchan Kleel Ta, Dezihor Anya Lam Shipper Keel Ta, Lapumia Da Bidata Abidan Mathlo Ta, but Katki the Hub Pisa Wishba Malta, Tachi Min Tzadiki Qadam Rib Palta, Wari Wihun Demi Lashba'a Chadu Ta, Raqi'a Bezihuria Wakukbi Ziu Ta, Hadra Dala Abshur Lam Perth Bushpu Ta, Wala Ashtama Wachmi Nabyan Chazu Ta, Bala Sholtha Biah Ain Bagu Adun Gun Ta. I don't know why that's not the final form. Mathili B Chunga Leb Hati Dushkin Ta, Alya Vramzi Din Hwa Burm Bamtanu Ta, Shabruna Lih Bushbin Takof Hamnu Ta, Yadbur Lun Almin Madmu Manah Dilun Dam Damin Persh Barmu Thalula Daluyatan Water Thur Ramu Ta, Wachud Bachud Ki Sabik Wabud Arbu Ta, Bak Ranuhi Mangach Bahmut Burbu Ta, Yakratha Nun Lakbolyah Batsitsu Batsitsui Bagbor Ta, Makrab Lih Beryah Bachrubyah Rabu Ta, Arsathun Latsdiki Yatqan Washru Ta, Masturin Ali Taki Dakad Wagwummer Ta, Nagidin Kamihun Abrasmun Nahar Ta, Wum tup naktin Ru Buxi Rui Ta Chamur Mert Dem Brashit Nathir Bi Now Ta Zakain Kud Shamatun Shabutch Da Shir Ta Qabirain Kun Tahuan Bahnahu Chabur Ta Wat Zakun Di Ti Tabun Bala Dur Ta Ari Tatsitun Lawi Dun Fucking Bahdur Ta Marumam Hawa Alhin Bakdama Wub Tari Ta Tabi Wat Ray Bun Wumsur Lun Auri Ta. And does, I know it's, to give the English letters to make it easier for most people, Q, Y, G, D, L, B, T, W, R, H, W, B, M, A, E, S, H, Y, M, T, H, W, B, Y, M, A, M, N, W, C, H, Z, Q, W, A, M, T, Z. Is there any particular reason why those are the letters chosen? A recital towards the city of Jerusalem as he gathers in the exiles, Mark. And so the prayer direction used to be towards Jerusalem, still is for technically the biblical community. His presence will shelter her during days and nights. So it's interesting, like you find that Israel is referred to as a she, and pretty much every other nation is referred to in the masculine or the neutral during the days and the nights. The bridal canopy is to be built in her, crowned with praises, Mark. Oh, and days and night, Mark. I keep saying Mark after everything, right? Days and night, Mark. Crowns with praises, Mark. With brilliant clouds to beautify the canopy, Mark. For each according to his sacred efforts, they will make a shelter, Mark. Upon armchairs of pure gold and 7 levels, Mark. Will, those of the Jupiter principle, be placed before him of many achievements, Mark, and their appearance will resemble one who is sated with joy, Mark, and the heavenly expanse with splendor and sparkling stars, Mark, beauty that cannot be expressed with lips, Mark, that was neither heard nor seen in prophetic visions, Mark, over which no eye has reigned, the inside of the gardens with rivers beneath, Mark. In it, they will find joy in a circling dance before the presence, Mark. To him, kind of like what the Sufis do, right? To him, they'll point, that is he, but with anticipation, Mark. We hoped for him in our captivity with a powerful faith, Mark. He'll lead us forever. We will be youthfully vigorous, Mark. Our predetermined portions have been set aside with elevation, Mark. To sport with the twisting and coiling. Also, the following of the expression of the she, Satan. Some people just say Lotan instead of as the pronunciation. And the ox of lofty mountains, well, the chaos beast, really. That's well, part of the same language here. Lifted up on high towards of this place. Okay. Mark when interlocked with each other in combat. Mark with his horns, the empty death, chaos beast, will gore with strength. Mark. The fish will leap to meet him with his fins and power. Mark. Their creator will approach them with a mighty sword. Mark. A banquet for the righteous will you prepare and feast. Mark. They will sit around tables, precious stones and gems. Mark. That there's specific ones mentioned, right? And you don't have to spend anywhere near as much as people might think to get yourself a set of the biblical stones and make yourself well, anyway, it was Mark. Before them will be flowing rivers of balsam. Mark. They will delight and drink their fill from overflowing goblets. Mark. A sweet pressed juice, since creation was preserved in pressing tanks. Mark. And the Quran talks about this, all the experience without any of the intoxication or confusion or, that sort of stuff. A righteous ones, just as you heard the praise with this song. Mark. So that you may be appointed among that company. Mark. Be privileged to be seated in the foremost row. Mark. If you listen to his words that emanate majesty. Mark. He is exalted, God, in the beginning, and when all is done. Mark. He desired and selected us and gave us the scriptures. Mark. And did I say majesty? Did I say Mark after that? And so we have all this, a lot of these endings, I don't think I captured them all. So we have continuance and stuff going out, and we have prefixes and stuff like that, stuff going in. We have something from below. We have the presence, the joining, the taming. Very rich passage. But remember, the Leviathan Behemoth thing is something that a lot of Christians have used to try to persuade people towards their paths. So